we're coming to you worldwide on Victoria Radio from Jacksonville, Florida, site of this year's World Bowl.
Bonjour, c'est WOKV avec Football Americano Jacksonville, Liberté du Paris, Crocs du Sydney.
Under a moonlit night in Jacksonville, Florida, the World Bowl began. The Paris Liberty would challenge the Sydney Crocs for the championship of the World American Football League. The Paris Liberty, a previous World Bowl winner, would come out first to a 10-0 lead before the Sydney defense would crack down.
It's a handoff. Crikey, getting smothered in the backfield. Lost maybe 3 or 4 yards.
All year long, the Crocs had prided themselves on great defense, and this game, played at the highest level, would be no different.
It'll be 3rd down and 13 yards to go. Houston center step back. Short pass. It's smothered again. He's way down under. That would bring up 4th down, and Paris will be forced to punt.
Blimey! He was looking at his receiver the whole time, didn't see the linebacker creep up, and boy, we're gonna get good field position out of this, boys! But when the Crocs took the football, the Paris Liberty responded with some defense of their own.
Shannon back the ball. Philip Carter right left attack. Sydney Alone's punt. Viva Liberté!
Viva Liberté! In a half of football, the Sydney Crocs had not been able to get anything going with their ground game. So instead, Brett Shannon tried for the air, but the young quarterback instead found himself on the ground.
Shannon took a whirl of a duel down.
The Crocs would be forced to punt, but Paris's time with the football would be short-lived.
And it's intercepted by Joe Corton. Falls down to 6. 1st down, Crocs.
Blimey! Right here, mates! On their next possession, the Sydney Crocs would finally get their offense moving in the right direction, and an untimely penalty by the Paris Liberty would get them an excellent field position for their first score.
Well, let's see what happens here as Dixon will attempt a 45-yard field goal. Brad is deafening here. It's up. It's good. Sydney's on the board.
The Crocs seemed to be motivated by the points. Their defense forced Paris to punt. And just when things started to go their way, disaster struck.
Interception! Gardner left the ball. Says it went twice. Bad. This. Touchdown, Penny! Bad news. I think Shannon's hurt.
Oh, crikey, I think he might have dislocated his shoulder. Starting quarterback Brett Shannon would be forced to leave the game with a separated shoulder, leaving it up to 24-year-old backup quarterback Phil Bishop to lead his team to a World Bowl victory.
And the quarterback's just gonna hand it off to Steelers. And as he busts over from Norris Road.
That's what we gotta do, mate. We just gotta wear him down. Philip Bishop had not started a game since his junior year at Fresno State, and yet with the pressure on, he took his team on his back with a poise not often seen in those his age.
And it's called by Lawrence Carter, the 23rd-yard line.
Look at Bishop stepping up to the plate. The The Paris Liberty defense would allow the Sydney Crocs offense to get inside the red zone for the first time in the game. But Paris would have a goal line stand, sacking Bishop on a 3rd down and 6, forcing them to kick another field goal.
Well, it looks like Dixon's going to be kicking another field goal.
We need the points. Come on, buddy.
Kick is good.
Once again, inspired by their offense, the Sydney defense would force Paris to punt. But this time it wouldn't be so easy. The Paris defense stiffened.
Bishop jetait le bout. Non, les vrais. Voilà.
Knowing that they needed points, and they needed points now, Sydney would be forced to go for it on 4th down. With 10 yards to go, a miracle happened.
Bishop throws left. Caught by Williams near the 36-yard line for a 1st down.
Sacre bleu! Je ne crois pas passer!
Dixon's 3rd field goal of the game. That'll make it 17-9.
Dixon's kick would put Sydney down by 1 score, and another costly Paris penalty would force Liberty quarterback Andy Hughes to have to pass, setting them up for folly.
And we got a penalty. It's going to be a holding call.
Qui jetait le ball?
No! Interception! Touchdown!
No! No!
Hastings was right there waiting for him.
Great play. Great play. The Sydney Crocs were now 1 point away from drawing even to the Paris Liberty. It was now up to Phil Bishop to orchestrate a 2-point conversion to tie the game.
And off the steals. He's in. Looks like it's going to be tied.
Now it was up to that famous Sydney defense, and they answered the call with thunderous abandon.
Hughes de shotgun. Jeté le ball. C'est premier down.
Oh, we gotta hold them here, mates. We gotta hold them. With their backs against the wall, the Sydney defense would once again rise to the occasion to try and stop the Paris offense, giving them a chance to quite possibly seal a World Bowl victory.
Well, we're going to run the ball here on 1st down, mate.
Well, certainly. There's no chance of risking it.
Hughes in the center. No, he's throwing it. And it's picked off. He's running down the field. Spencer Stiles has it. He's going. He's going.
I think it's a touchdown.
It's touchdown.
Touchdown.
Bah. C'est la vie, Pay.
Hughes and the Paris offense would try one more time to get points on the board and make a run for the championship. But the drive would end with the same result.
And it's intercepted again. This time by Johnson.
Oh!
And it's going to be at the 45-yard line.
Call this a game, mates!
Au revoir, le championship.
In a hard-fought title game of this magnitude, there really is no loser, only the winner, which in this case would be the Sydney Crocs, champions of the World American Football League.